Caitlin Clark just put on an unforgettable show against Sabrina Ionescu, proving to everyone that she truly is one of a kind. Coming into the season, all eyes were on Caitlin. Some people were rooting for her, while others were waiting for her to fail. And to be fair, it's been a roller coaster ride. Early on, when Caitlin and the Indiana Fever were struggling to win, her critics had a field day. Many said she was facing way tougher defense than she ever saw in college. She was double-teamed off screens, picked up at half court, even guarded tightly 30 feet from the basket. Some started to doubt whether her game could really translate to the WNBA, even though she's clearly a once-in-a-generation talent. But Caitlin didn't let any of that noise affect her. She stayed focused and kept working hard. The truth is, every WNBA player had heard all the hype for over a year, that this superstar was coming in to dominate, and no team wanted to be the one to let it happen. Even Caitlin admitted there was room to grow. She's learning to handle the physicality better, make quicker decisions around screens, and build stronger chemistry with Indiana's post players.
Yeah, I think everybody's physical with me. They get away with things that, probably other people don't get away with. And it's tough, but that's just the fact of the matter. Is like, this is a very physical game. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna get pressure. That's just professional basketball. So I think it is what it is, honestly.
Is that something that you expected going into the league? You said
yeah, absolutely.
The tough defense was on full display the first time the Indiana Fever faced off against the New York Liberty. Two moments from that game quickly went viral. One where Caitlin Clark got knocked down by a hard screen, and another where she froze up after falling for Sabrina Ionescu's slick pass fake. Guarding Sabrina was a learning experience all on its own. She never stops moving, always bouncing on her feet, constantly staying active. Caitlin even mentioned that it's something she wants to add to her own game. But it looked like that first loss lit a fire under her. Like all elite athletes, Caitlin used it as fuel. She came back more focused, more fired up, and it showed. Big time. Not only did she bounce back strong, but she also ended up breaking one of Sabrina's records in the process. In their latest matchup, the Fever pulled off their biggest win of the season, beating one of the league's top teams 83-78. But it wasn't just the win, it was how they did it, and how Caitlin led the charge, that stood out. She dominated the game, leading Indiana in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. That's rare company. Names like LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Nikola Jokic come to mind. Caitlin finished with 19 points, 12 rebounds, 13 assists, and 2 steals. With that, she became the first rookie in WNBA history to ever record a triple-double. She also became the first player in Fever history to do it. Every time she steps on the floor, she's breaking records. After the game, Sabrina downplayed the loss, calling it their Super Bowl. But everyone knows why she was salty. Caitlin broke her record. And knowing Caitlin, that kind of comment will only push her even harder. And here's the thing. This triple-double wasn't a fluke. Just 2 games ago, she was only 1 rebound away from hitting the mark in a big win over Phoenix. So this moment has been building, and it looks like Caitlin Clark is just getting started. So really, it was just a matter of time before Caitlin Clark made history, and when her next chance came, she didn't waste it. Getting that record against a big name like Sabrina made it even sweeter. The game itself was a thriller. Caitlin got things rolling early, hitting a 3 and following it up with a smooth layup to kickstart an 8-0 run for Indiana. She dropped 11 points in the opening quarter alone. She even turned a steal into a deep 3, giving the Fever their biggest lead of the game, 24-12, with just over 3 minutes left in the first. But the Liberty weren't backing down. Lainey Hamilton nailed a jumper with 2 seconds left in the quarter, capping off a 6-0 run to cut the lead to 6. It looked like New York was setting up for a strong second half, and for a while, things weren't going great for Indiana. Caitlin and her squad were struggling to find rhythm, but when the pressure was on, she delivered. Down 6 with less than 3 minutes to go, Caitlin pulled off an and 1, then dished out a clutch assist to Kelsey Mitchell, who knocked down a 3 to tie it up. A few plays later, she found Lexi Hull for a layup that gave the Fever a 4-point lead. To her credit, Sabrina Ionescu responded with a 3 of her own, but missed a key one shortly after that could have given New York the lead. Then Aaliyah Boston sank 2 free throws with 17 seconds left, and Mitchell added 2 more to lock in the upset. In total, Caitlin either scored or assisted on 46 of Indiana's 83 points. That's wild. She's now done this for 4 straight games, contributing to at least half of her team's total points every time. She's basically carrying the team on her back. Anyone still doubting her isn't paying attention. Caitlin is clearly on the path to becoming one of the all-time greats in the WNBA. This win was also a big deal for the Fever. It was their first win over the Liberty since May 13, 2022, when they pulled off a 92-86 road victory. Indiana now leads the all-time series 50-41. Caitlin Clark is now putting up some serious numbers. She's averaging 16.1 points, 6 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game. She leads all rookies in both scoring and assists, and she currently ranks 3rd in the entire league in assists. The all-time rookie record for assists is 7.5 per game, set by Ticha Penicuaro back in 1998, and Caitlin's right on that pace. But the triple-double record isn't the only thing she's crushed so far. She was also the fastest rookie in WNBA history to rack up over 100 points and 50 assists, doing it in just 8 games, on June 7, 2024. That same day, she matched her career high with 30 points and tied the rookie record for most threes in a game with 7, a record set by Crystal Robinson. Just a couple of weeks later, on June 23rd, she dropped a franchise record 13 assists in a single game for the Fever. It's safe to say her college game has translated perfectly to the pros. She was named a WNBA All-Star and led all players in fan votes, proof that fans across the country are fully behind her. That's what makes the criticism from some other players feel a bit off. Don't they realize how much she's doing for the sport? Her presence is lifting the entire WNBA. And it's not just on the court. Clark is making major waves off it too. She recently signed a massive $28 million endorsement deal that runs for 8 years and includes her very own signature shoe. It's officially the richest sponsorship contract ever signed by a women's basketball player. Her impact is changing everything, from how teams travel to how games are broadcast and consumed. Her star power is already pulling in numbers. The matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky became the most-watched WNBA game on any network in 23 years. Yep, the last time a game hit those ratings, Caitlin wasn't even born yet. So far, she's more than lived up to the hype. She's truly shifting the landscape of the WNBA, and the wild part is, she's only getting better. People were quick to criticize her early on, forgetting she had barely any rest between college and her pro debut. But now, she's adapting to the league's physical play and the attitude that's been thrown her way, and she's thriving. In fact, the pushback may be what's fueling her. When legends like Diana Taurasi talked down on her, Clark responded by handing them a loss. Same with Sabrina Ionescu, Angel Reese, and others. So maybe the trash talk just adds fuel to the fire. Honestly, fans might want that fire to keep burning, because every time someone doubts Caitlin, she seems to come back even stronger, breaking records and making history.